Okay, alright guys, welcome to my next video. So we're gonna watch some Asmongold because I admire him and you could say I'm a little bit of a fan. Not a little bit, I'm a huge fan of his. I think he's just based and also Charlie, he's also pretty based, but I do watch Asmongold more than I watch Charlie, so yeah. So we're gonna watch a video about Nina Lin and how Twitch effed up again. Because it's Twitch, baby. It's Twitch. All right, so here we go.
I told you she wasn't permanently. Oh my god.
It takes a big
Yep.
man to resist the primal urge to say, I told you so, when it turns out they were right when everyone was saying they were wrong. I am not that big of a man. I'm only 5'6". I'm fun size, baby. I'm petite.
All right, here we go. Yeah,
Charlie was right. He was.
he was right. And do you know why he was right? Because Twitch is run by morons and idiots. They would rather unban someone who sexually assaulted somebody live on stream or and also not or and also steal money or steal product from Target. Like few days later, if she freaking runs over somebody, they're still not gonna unban her. They're still not gonna like ban her. They're gonna ban her for a few days and then they're gonna unban her because you know why? Because revenue. Because she got Sims and Gooners on her audience. So for the sake of revenue, they're gonna always unban people like that unless something is changed within Twitch when it's not run by a bunch of morons.
Because she was indefinitely banned and
Yep,
the ban was lifted.
yep.
He was.
So here's me saying, I told you so. 8 days ago, I
I
made a
don't
video
believe
called
it.
I Don't Believe It, talking about how everyone was parading around and celebrating that Nina Lin had been permanently banned on Twitch based on literally zero evidence whatsoever.
I don't know why well, there was evidence. To be fair, there was, because the ban message for her account was separate than the ban message for other people's accounts, and it was similar to the accounts that had been indefinitely suspended, like Dr. Disrespect and Ice Poseidon. So I mean, to be fair, there was logic behind it.
But it's Twitch. Logic doesn't mean jack shit because it's Twitch. Like Twitch, Dan Clancy, I mean, they're just hedonistic people. I'm sorry, but they are. They don't give a shit about morality. They don't give a shit whether they have a criminal like posting content on their platform. As long as they have a decent bit of audience, they don't give a shit. And honestly, I think they might even encourage this kind of behavior. Behaviors like where you're like, I don't know, where you're the worst of worst, sexually assaulting a guy live on camera and saying that he's a bitch because he doesn't want you. Well, sister, nobody wants you because you sound like an annoying bitch. I wouldn't want you either. Nobody wants you because you're annoying and you're a bitch. Every time I hear your voice, all I want to do is punch your face.
But no amount of logic can right the ship that is Twitch. They're going to crash onto the rocks no matter what. That's not conclusive, though. It would seem that's the case.
Logic is beyond Dan Clancy and the moderation team of Twitch. Logic doesn't exist in their vocabulary, logic doesn't exist in their mindset. Logic left out the window long ago.
No statements from
They
Twitch, no
reversed it. They
nothing.
did.
In fact, Nina herself even said that's not true, but people still said she's full of barnacles. She's definitely permabanned off
Yeah.
nothing but pure Hopi
Well, she's full of something.
human fantasy. I went against the grain saying I don't think that's the case. I don't think Twitch is going to have her permanently banned, but would love to be wrong. Fast forward to right now, turns out I wasn't wrong. She is
I can't believe that I assumed that Twitch would do the right thing. That's the worst part about it, is that I thought that Twitch would make the right decision.
No, they
I
won't.
I should have known better.
It's fucking Twitch.
banned and
What do you
literally
expect?
streaming this very moment.
Yeah.
And if you turn your attention to her chat, you get a peek inside what
Yikes.
Arkham Asylum must look like in the modern age.
Uh-huh.
I cannot imagine, I can't even picture what losers must look like that are spamming W in a Nina Lin stream. This is sexual assault superstar Nina Lin.
That's
and
right.
people
Okay, guys, tell me this. If she turns out to be a predator, will Twitch ban her? I don't think so either. Like, yeah, she's a confirmed sexual assaulter and she's also a thief, which is confirmed because we saw her live stream. But if she, like, let's say a few months or a few weeks, a few years later, she molests a child and she gets branded as a like a pedophile, will they ban her? No, they won't. I'm sorry, they won't because it's Twitch.
are excited to see her content again.
Of
Using the
course.
term content very loosey goosey there because all she does is go on stream and whine about her haters and how much she doesn't care and actually
Yeah.
loves her haters. Stay mad, fuck your mom. Then
Yep.
she'll go out in public with
It's like such a small bro kind of energy she projects. Like, like if you're an older sibling and you have a little brother or little sister who like beats you in one game and like starts talking shit about you in your face, like, okay, oh, I beat you, you suck. But then you trash them and then they starts complaining then you trash them for like 5 games straight and then they like starts crying to your mom and they starts complaining that oh he won't let me win he this is such a douche. Her whole energy, her whole vibe is like that. That's basically Nina's content. That's basically Nina Lynn's content. And oh my, like, world, the voice she has, the most annoying voice she has. Sometimes I wish, like, why would she have a voice like that? She could, like, you know what? She could be a great ambassador for a voice changing app. She could use it and sound like a normal, decent human being, not like a freaking thug on an Asian woman's body. Even thugs sounds better than her, man.
fake bravado and pretending to be all tough.
Oh yeah.
It's just absurd to
It's
even
pathetic. It's so pathetic.
imagine someone
Yes.
being entertained with those jingling keys because basically she just goes out and just says "fuck your mom" and that's it. But maybe they're very excited to shower with money because they're hoping they'll
Uh-huh.
be her next sexual assault victim. Maybe that's what they're saying.
I wouldn't have even said that.
Okay. Well, the audience that she has, the Simpson Gooners in her audience. I mean, I wouldn't like the type of audience that she has would probably like pay her money to step on them. Like, step on me, queen. Here's my take my money. Those are the type of people that are spamming W's and in her chat, because I mean, come on, it's Sims and Gooners. You really like, okay, create a hypothetical scenario here. Imagine you are on a date with a person like Nina Lin. You don't know her. She's a normal person. She's not a like a content creator on social platform. Any guy would not be able to stand being on a date with her more than 5 minutes. I wouldn't do that because you know why? Because her voice is just so annoying. Like, the voice she has is just so bloody annoying. Like, it pisses me off every time I hear her. I'm telling you, like, Nina, if I don't know if she will watch this video or anybody in her audience will watch this video, but use a voice changer for sake. Like, they should invent a device where they can change her voice in real life because her voice sounds so horrible, so annoying. It's kind of like two chalkboards scraping together. Ugh, so horrible.
That's a good one.
And their fingers crossed with as they throw dollars
That's a
out of
good
their
one.
wallet at her. A brief lore recap for those that are blissfully unaware of who she is. She is a streamer who has on stream sexually assaulted someone.
Yes.
Yep.
Two
And
people.
then
Two
turned it
people.
into a joke after the fact.
Two
Even
people.
said that they should be embarrassed to even feel like they got
Yes.
sexually assaulted. She then also stole from Target on stream and then bragged about how much she steals from Target. All of this broadcast on Twitch, mind
Yes.
So she is basically like a molester and also she's a thief. It's a proven fact. She's a criminal, but still Twitch will not ban her. Even if they ban them, even if they ban her, Twitch will unban her. Because you know why? Because the moderation team on Twitch will probably do the same thing like her. They are just creatures who are driven by desires and impulse and do what they want to do without any repercussion. That's the type of people that they are. That's the type of people that are surrounding you. Anybody who tries to live a moral life, you will be surrounded by people like that, creatures of impulse. They will do anything they want to do on impulse and they don't give a shit about repercussion because they don't care. They're essentially psychopaths. They don't care.
and she hasn't been permanently banned for it. She got 3-week ban in total. So
Isn't that cute? Wow.
I think it's a pretty clear message from Twitch that they don't take crimes like sexual assault or stealing all that seriously.
Well, no, it's even worse than that.
They don't give a shit and they will never give a shit because the people that they associate that, oh, they're like us, they can commit murder and they will not do anything about them. I don't know, like in future probably or like few Twitch streamers they will probably go into jail. Like if some Twitch streamers they commit a horrible crime and they go to jail, and if they're allowed to stream from jail, they will probably stream from jail. Ew, chat. Yeah, chat. I'm behind bars wearing my orange suit. Like donate for me. Even still, Twitch will not ban them. Because it's fucking Twitch.
It's worse because Rakai, who also was banned for stealing, is still banned. So we have a situation where
Because it's classic favoritism. Because Nina brings more audience to the website compared to Rakai. It it's classic favoritism. The more gooners and the more like sims you have in your audience, you could get away with anything. That's it. That's why like that's why like the poster boy of Twitch is Hassan. He could have literal terrorist in his stream, and he's the poster boy of Twitch because they don't care.
both Nina and Rakai got banned for the same thing, and Rakai remains banned while Nina is not. Isn't
Yeah.
that crazy?
No, that's not.
they're willing to turn the other cheek if you're bringing in some viewership and some money to
Of
Twitch.
course.
A pretty awesome
course.
message to be sending to the community, where sexual assault savant Nina Lin is welcomed back with open arms from Twitch itself, even after unapologetically broadcasting it and then turning the sexual assault event into a joke on her stream, as if it's not a big deal and doesn't matter or anything.
That's right.
Yeah,
You've really outdone yourself here, Twitch. It's actually unbelievable. There is no
Yep.
clear consistency with the way Twitch enforces their rules. So you can commit serious
Look, rules be damned if they are politically aligned with the moderation team of Twitch. Rules can go to hell.
crimes like sexual assault on Twitch, but if you're popular enough, that's okay.
You just get away with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you do. You just get away with it. It's actually insane. I think that they're doing it for an identity reason. That's what I'm expecting. Is that they're doing this for an identity reason, either because she's a woman or because, I don't know, because she's Asian or something. I have no idea. But here's one thing that I do know.
Look, the identity here is not because she's a woman, not because she's Asian. At least I don't think so. It's because they are similar to the moderation team. Because, like I said, like impulsive decision making. I'm pretty sure, like that's why, like most of the AAA game studios, why do they want to insert the writers into the game? Because they're fucking annoying Karens or incels. That's why, like, game sucks. That's why, like, the Twitch sucks, because people who are in charge of moderating or creating art from or content like this, where like people are just gonna have fun and like just normal content, they just wanna put weird shit in there. Nobody, which most normal people doesn't wanna see, doesn't wanna really experience, or doesn't even give a shit. The most normal people doesn't give a shit. Do you think like a normal people would make content like Nina Lin? No, she's not normal. She's abnormal. She's annoying and she's also abnormal.
I know if Tectone did that, he'd be permanently banned.
Yeah.
And that's a fact.
They'll let that slide after a couple weeks of vacation, which, by the way, wasn't because of the sexual assault. The 3-week ban was because of the stealing from Target. And I feel like they were probably trying to make up for like only banning her for like 24 hours or whatever it was after the sexual assault.
Yeah.
But even then, 3 weeks, yeah, I'm sure Nina Lin really learned her lesson, and it definitely sounds like she did
Yeah.
on her return stream, that's for sure.
Oh, of course.
There is no consistency to how Twitch enforces their own rules. So a notable example is in 2023, a streamer named Scumnut got indefinitely banned for a joke where he typed, "I'll kick you to death" in one of his friends' chat in reference to a God of War run he was doing, which was kick only. This
Here lies the hypocrisy.
This company is so stupid, it's amazing. It's unbelievable how stupid they are.
Like, what do you expect when your moderation team is completely run with annoying bitchy Karens and incels and sims and gooners? What do you expect? They're gonna be stupid because, like, they are fucking stupid and dumb, and they are hypocrites. Anybody whose ideas are aligning with them, they will be like, "Oh, you're my prince, or you're my princess, sent straight from the heavens. I will kiss your feet and I will put you on a pedestal. You can do no harm, you can do no wrong." And anybody whose ideology doesn't really go along with them, as soon as they fuck up once or twice, they're gonna be like, "Oh man, permaban that guy, permaban that girl," because this is what they do.
Isn't
one
it?
message
That's
to a friend of
incredible.
his that
Wow.
was clearly in jest, and he received a year-long ban and only got the ban lifted because that friend was able to argue with Twitch staff himself to get Scumnut back on the platform.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
imagine a world where you get banned for a year for what
for a
is
joke.
clearly a very quick one message joke to a
Mhm.
friend of yours, yet sexual assault and other crimes are only punished for 3 weeks. It's absurd. Anyway, let's
It's
it's
insane. Like I honestly I think Twitch needs to somehow be investigated or something needs to happen.
like Twitch needs an audit, not a financial audit, a morality audit, because it's not just dumb, it's not even insane. Yeah, it's dumb and insane, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, you will ban a guy for 1 year for a joke, and while you will unban somebody who is a proven criminal who did sexual assaulted two people and who also stole from Target. But I mean, come on, really?
And it's not really just this case. It's the fact that, for example, they had blocked all of the Israeli IPs. They have all kinds of other crazy, weird stuff going on the website. Like, just overall, I think they need to investigate this website and figure out who's making the decisions here. They really do. Like a civil rights investigation. Well, there's something needs to happen.
It's the moderation team. The moderation team of Twitch is like, I don't know, like they're too left. Like, everybody has a scale. Like, you're either right, you're either center, you're either center right, you're either left, or you are either center left, or you could be hardcore left. Like, banning Israeli IPs. So basically, they want to ban an entire country for what? Existing? And here you are unbanning a criminal after 3 weeks. Really?
take a quick peek at the intro to
Hmm.
Nina Lin's return stream. There's no point in diving into a lot
Yeah,
of it because all it is her just being like really loud and
I
obnoxious.
got away with it.
Even after this whole ban,
Oh,
listen, bro, the haters.
oh man, her voice. Damn. She's so annoying. She even gives Grinch, like even the Grinch costume. Like, she did injustice to the Grinch costume because even Grinch is less annoying than her.
Go hate. But
Uh
listen,
huh.
ain't no better marketing team than the haters. I'll tell you that
Hmm.
right now. Guys, I'm not even joking when I tell you this. Bro,
Ugh.
I love it. I love it, bro. I love the support,
Isn't it crazy that Twitch lets people get away with this? That's nuts.
the hate, the everything, bro. We love all that shit. We love all that shit. Give it to me, bitch. Oh my God.
Man, she sounds like a thug. Like, I mean, come on, annoying thug. Like, all I want to do every time I hear her face, every time I hear her voice, all I want to do is punch her really, really hard because, man, just shut the fuck up, bitch.
Oh my God! The girl Wonder! The girl Wonder with the 10! I saw you earlier, you was
Ugh.
giving out fives and shit too. Shout out to the girl Wonder,
Yep.
man.
Man, she really has the voice of an angel and the mouth of a sailor. What an incredible combination. And she is as loud as a child on Xbox Live. The perfect recipe for incredible success. So much financial gain, even
Yep.
after blatantly sexually assaulting someone. Yes, sir, that's sexual assault.
It's crazy that Twitch lets this happen. It really is. And I feel like, I mean, shouldn't somebody at Twitch, like, shouldn't somebody ask, like, Dan Clancy or, like, the executive leadership on Twitch, like, why you decided to unban somebody who committed sexual assault on stream after you had, like, one of your most well-known female content creators get sexually assaulted at your own event?
Okay,
Like, I feel like at a certain point,
I'll be honest. Okay, all right. This is what I think about Dan Clancy. I think he's just like, he's a pervert, so he's okay with that. I'm sorry, but he's a pervert. This is what I think about him. Like, the stuff he does, all the parties and everything. So he's okay with that because he's a creature of impulse. So he's okay with other creatures of impulse. So the rod starts from the head, and also the moderation team. Yeah, yeah, it's another story, but yeah, it's just like if you guys could remember like the stuff that happened with Emiru, like somebody actually physically sexually assaulted her, like one of the fan like in TwitchCon like want to hug her or kiss her. Yeah, but you know what they did to her, and you know what they did to the guy compared to this. Like if a creator in their platform is sexually assaulting people and also like stealing stuff from Target, is still gonna let them like have a job in that platform. I mean, really, that's your standard of quality, a sexual assaulter and a thief. That's the gold standard of quality control in Twitch. Really?
This is a real problem. Yeah, this is crazy. What's going on here?
Superstar Nina Lin back in action. Hide your cheeks, because she's coming for him without consent. It's
Yep.
incredible stuff, Twitch. You've really outdone yourself here. What a strong message you're sending. Now, it's not all just her gloating to her haters. She's also doing something really nice this holiday season for some kids, where she's going to be giving
Oh,
them
that's
money.
good.
So I'm going to go ahead and play a quick segment there
Let's see.
of her maybe turning a new leaf here and doing something nice.
Oh,
Okay.
Maybe I'm spoiling it. Fuck it, I'ma spoil it. I have some news for y'all. I also have tomorrow we are giving 120 to 100 orphans or recreational kids that we're gonna be donating money. We got some
Recreational
sponsors
kids?
on
The
deck.
fuck
I'm
does
gonna
that mean?
invite you guys on it. But the money is gonna go towards the kids, bro.
is she in
So the recreational kids, I think she's just farming kids. When they grow up, she's gonna sexually molest them. Like, hey, I gave you money when you're a kid. Like, imagine Nina Lynn turning into like a 45-year-old or 50-year-old lady, and she's like never changed anything about her. She's still being herself, and she's like found a kid. Like, she made a list of all the kids that she like gave money when they were young, all to the male children, and then they are over 18, and then she finds them out, tracks them down, and says that, hey, I gave you money when you're a kid in Christmas 2025. Okay, now you don't want this, you don't want this, you're a pussy. Because I can because that's the kind of stuff she will do, because she'll be like, oh yeah, you don't want this. You don't want this. I'm a bitch. I'm a bad bitch. You don't want this bad bitch. You're a pussy.
She's in a
I'm very proud to
garage?
say this. I've been working on it for a week now. Anyways, that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow, guys. That's tomorrow. We're not gonna worry
Yeah.
about that right now.
Oh,
But
man.
Christmas is really for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm Grinch, I might just dress up like Grinch. Who knows?
Sounds very sweet. I'm sure that's coming from a place
I mean, if she does that, I mean, that's one redeeming quality about her, but I don't know. I don't really trust her.
of genuine care, no
Of
doubt.
course.
Now, one thing I
Yes.
couldn't help but notice when watching her return stream is a lot of people in her chat were very upset she was wearing a mask. So there's some people that were spamming "take the mask off," some of them
Yeah.
caps locking "mask off," that kind of thing. There was even one guy multiple times begging, "Please take the mask off," and then pleading to mods, "Make her take the mask off."
That's like pure gooner shit, pure simp kind of shit. I'm like, really? It's like, I'll be honest, the mask actually helps with her voice. With her actual face and with her actual voice, it doesn't help. The mask actually helps. I vote for the mask to stay on forever.
Which is so incredibly
Man,
sad.
that's
It's like
crazy.
they're just desperate to goon to her or something. That's
Yeah.
why they're there.
I
so
don't
like
know.
when she had the mask on, they were shaking their fist. No, take the
Come
mask
back.
off. What fucking losers. Holy shit. I just had to point that out. I didn't screenshot all of them, and I don't feel like going back
Yeah.
through and doing it. But when she had the Grinch mask on, there were people like really upset that there was a mask she was wearing this time around.
Well, I bet there was.
But anyway, this whole thing is me just basically saying I told you so. I think Twitch
Yeah, it is.
You know what would be funny? If they made another Grinch movie where N- Lena is like the Mrs. Grinch, and the end of the movie, like the original Grinch like shoots her because she can't stand her, because he can't stand her, and nobody can stand her. Because yeah, the Grinch wanted to steal Christmas, but it's like, come on, it's Lena. She's probably she probably got Grinch to marry her because she sexually assaulted the Grinch and stole gifts from kids, which Santa Claus was gonna give to the kids. That would be an awesome movie.
He did. He said so. And to be fair, I do think she was indefinitely
Like imagine Mrs. Grinch starring Liam.
banned, but the ban was lifted. That's what happened. And I feel like really I do not understand what's wrong with Twitch. I don't. And I think that this is such a big problem that it can't be overstated. And I think that really like it goes all the way up to
Like 5 to 10 years from now, this is see, like what Twitch did with this scenario, other scenarios. It will all come back to bite Twitch because 5 or 10 years from now on, the way the world is shifting. I mean, come on, you can see almost in every country, people like that, people like her, people like Hassan, people like Frogan, people like Destiny. Like, if Twitch is gonna enable people like them constantly without any like control, it's gonna bite back Twitch really, really hard. Maybe not now, maybe not in 5 years, maybe in 10 years, maybe in 20 years, who knows? But it's gonna bite them back very, very hard. And then there will be nothing left to do for Twitch. And, and also you have to understand, like, eventually Kick will become a very strong competitor for Twitch. And what will happen for Twitch?
the highest level. Because you have to keep in mind, this is something I want to remind you guys over and over and over about, is that when Emaru was sexually assaulted at TwitchCon, the person who sexually assaulted her, not only did the TwitchCon security let that person go, but they also refused to comply with the police.
Yeah,
And they refused to permanently ban him until the management really pushed for it even harder. And so they
honestly, that guy should have been jailed on the spot after being caught. Like, the security team in TwitchCon, they should have they should have like caught the guy and called the police, and the police could have just like, if after handing the guy over to the police, if then after that the police didn't lock him up in jail, then it's not their fault. It's not Twitch's fault. Let's let's be impartial here. But if they didn't do that, they didn't apprehend the guy, they didn't caught the guy, because yeah, he did it to one creator. If he did it to all the other female creators, then what?
originally were planning to ban the guy who sexually assaulted one of their biggest female streamers for 30 days.
Yeah,
Think about how crazy that is.
that's
That
absurd.
you
That's
could
not
go
just
to
crazy.
a company event and sexually assault one of the people that is a contractor at that event and only get suspended for 30 days.
Yeah.
And then it got even worse. That Twitch came out and they made a statement about the situation, and they literally lied about what they did. They're genuinely out there lying in their public statement to everybody in order to
Yeah,
damage control and make Emmy look bad.
because
You
here's the
see what I'm
thing.
saying? Like, I mean, this is
Here's the thing. They don't care. They think that okay, I'm gonna put like let's say yeah, here it's Emmy, it's Emru. They're gonna put her under the bus. They don't care. They're not gonna in order to save face, they're gonna put her on the bus. They will do it with everybody who doesn't align with the moderation team or with the head of the table in Twitch's ideology. It's a matter of ideology. If the ideology doesn't match with them, they will put anybody under the bus because that's what their intention is. They don't care about fairness, they don't care about creating a platform where everybody like gets treated fairly. I mean, let's be real here. Even in a perfect world, there will be biases, but even within the biases, you can still be fair about it. You can like if somebody does something stupid or dumb, you could stop your biases and say that hey, you did something bad, you did something horrible, we are going to ban you because we don't condone this kind of behavior in our platform, but they will not do that. But on the other hand, if the ideology doesn't match with the people, if they like misstep a little bit, they're going to be like, oh, we're going to ban you because you're a bad guy. And if someone becomes a victim whose ideology doesn't really match up with their like in this case with Amaru, they're gonna be like, no, 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 no. The victim is the bad guy. We didn't do anything bad. We didn't do anything wrong. We are perfectly fine. We're perfectly okay. It's virtue channeling to the maximum level. Oh, it's not my fault. It's the world's fault. This kind of victim mentality. Oh, it's not my fault because I fucked up. Is the victim's fault who fucked up? Like, really?
this problem is so big that I mean, as I said, I think Amazon should figure out what the fuck is going on here, right? They definitely should. And I think that a lot of people need to be fired. A lot of people need to be fired because of this.
The whole head of the table with Twitch needs to be cleansed. They need to be fired and replaced with new team. Honestly, I would rather be happy if they are replaced with AI bots than still like have Dan Clancy running the show and Twitch moderation team running wild.
And I don't know what's going on here. There's simply no other way to phrase it. And Twitch is ran by malicious retards. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like you, and the
they are malicious retards who will never like introspect to themselves and say that, oh, maybe we did something wrong. No, we can do no wrong. We can do no harm. That's their mentality. If you have mentality like that, you will never be accountable for any kind of fuck ups you do in life. If you always like, oh no, 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 everything that we did was perfectly fine. It just bad thing happened because other people were bad or the whole world is bad. We are the righteous person or we are the righteous and the whole world is shit. Like, come on. At some point, you have to ask yourself, this is a message to the Twitch moderation team and also the head of the table, also the people who are the head of the tables in Twitch. Am I an asshole? You have to ask that question. Are we assholes for letting this kind of crap go on for this many months or this many years? If you can't ask yourself that question, you're not fit to run a platform, or you're not fit to work in the moderation department of a platform big like Twitch. If you can't ask the things that I'm doing, is this wrong or is this right? Okay, these are right in my viewpoints. Okay, will I be an asshole if I did that? If I enable behaviors like that, am I being an asshole? If you can't ask yourself that question, you're not fit to work in the moderation department. I'm sorry, you're not.
The fact that they lied about it is what's so crazy, is because at that point, I mean, it's so obvious that, I mean, they literally don't even care. They don't. Amazon, I don't think it's Dan. I don't think it's just Dan. Like, I don't think that Dan is like, this has been a problem that's been going on for Twitch since longer than Dan has been the CEO. Like, realistically, I think that I think it's mainly the moderation and like the leadership team that's rotten.
Yeah,
Like, that's the main thing, is the moderation and decisions right there.
everybody who sits in the head of the table in Twitch, it's all of their problem, and they're all accountable for this behaviors, if this for this enabling streamers like Nina, like they're enabling them. Streamers like Hassan, they're enabling them. Come on, it's like any decent or any sane, not even decent, any sane human being knows that, oh, what I'm doing is actually bad. Even a robber or even a thief, well, not in this case with Nina, if they're doing a bad thing, they will tell that, oh, we are doing a bad thing, but I gotta do it because I don't see any other way. But they know that they're doing a bad thing. Like if you go, if you visit somebody in prison and ask them like, hey, okay, I did a crime and that's why I'm in prison because I did a crime. There are some people who can change and reform even in prison. That's what prisons were initially built for, to reform criminals. But you can't do that and you're like out in the open and doing the same crime again and again. Well, there is one strike, there is two strikes, but three strikes, you're out. You're out of the game. And that's how it should be. One strikes, two strikes, the third strike, you're out. You're out of the platform, you're out of society, you should be locked in jail, or you should be purged from the community and platform like Twitch.
It literally can't just be Dan. Yeah, exactly. There's a weird Twitter profile following her too, posting clips. Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, some other random stuff that she's dealing with. I have no idea. But my point is that this website is just completely fucked. And it's completely fucked. And before you want to say that they just have a hands-off approach with banning,
It's not hands
why is
off.
Rakai still banned?
It's
Why
favoritism.
is it that Rakai is
It's not
still
hands
banned on
off.
Twitch, but Nina isn't banned? That's completely indefensible.
Yeah, it's completely
Totally
is.
unjustified.
And it's
There's no
favoritism.
logic or rationality to it at all.
It's
Rakai stays banned, she gets unbanned.
because she's more vocal and she's more annoying
What happens?
and she's more bitchy. That's why she's unbanned and Rakai is banned.
Has made it pretty clear here with this that there is a level of popularity you can achieve where Twitch is more than willing to let pretty much any
I disagree with this. I do. The reason why is because Rakai is way more popular than Nina is. So why is his ban still in effect, but hers isn't?
Because it's favoritism, man. Come on, it's favoritism. That's it.
slide, including crimes. That's a pretty great message for Twitch to be sending.
That's
Pretty
right.
awesome stuff. I'm
Yep.
not surprised to see this. I'm just
I
pretty upset.
can't wait until they lose the rest of their advertisers and they have to fire their executive team. It's going to be fucking hilarious.
It's gonna be good for the platform, and it's gonna be good for streaming in general. Because before, think about it like this: if you're gonna grow fish in a pond, okay, before that you need to kill every other thing on the pond, so that you can start fresh. Because if you like put like fetchling fish in the pond, all the bigger fish, they're gonna eat your investment. They're gonna eat your little fishes. And your little fishes, they're not gonna grow up. So things needs to escalate even more, and they need to lose all their advertisers at some point. When the money stops coming, and the people in the Amazon, they're gonna be like, oh, it's Twitch is becoming a losing project. What are we supposed to do? Okay, let's fire them all. Let's hire new people, or let's hire just 5 or 6 competent guys and run everything with AI. And after that, you know what will happen? Some level of decency and some level of accountability will be established. Right now, there is none.
It's going to be hilarious whenever that happens. And by the way, it's going to be worse for everybody. It's going to make the website more boring. There's probably going to be like things that I won't be able to do on there anymore. But you know what? Too bad. Too bad.
Upset about it, is all. And I have no doubt Nina Lin will continue to be very successful because it's not just Twitch that doesn't care. Look at her community. They don't give a fuck. They're spamming W's. There's that one guy who's
Yeah.
like, my goat is
Yeah.
always doing such nice things in the world. When Nina Lin's entire
Oh man, this annoying bitch is somebody's goat.
brand personality and content is around making other people miserable, even going as far as
Yep.
sexually assaulting someone, stealing, threatening to beat up a stranger when they express their discomfort with her behavior in public.
Uh huh.
I
Exactly.
don't exactly see how that's really blessing the world with sunshine and rainbows, but I guess that delusional paint chip eating, glue huffing chatter sees it differently.
I mean, that's just a simp. That's it. Like that's just a simp who will pay money to girls like Nina Lin that hey, come step on me. So that's basically her community. Her community is basically simps and gooners who'll pay money to step on them. Who'll pay money to anybody with like anybody who's like a female. Hey, come and step on me. Doesn't matter how annoying that person sounds. Doesn't matter how ugly that person looks. And I'm saying that because of Nina.
Well,
Either
they're
way,
just no.
they're
The thing is that it's just kids. They're just kids that are doing it. It's that simple. I think a lot of people are afraid to complain to Amazon about Twitch because they're afraid Amazon will just pull the plug on Twitch. In my opinion, I always welcome a nuclear option.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Like because if Amazon pulls the plug on Twitch, there is always cake. I mean, come on, there is always cake. So doesn't matter. If people on Twitch has decent amount of audience, they can always go to Twitch. They can always go to Kick. Yeah, for it will be difficult for small streamers who doesn't have a significant amount of audience at Twitch. It's gonna be like an uphill battle. They're gonna start from almost ground zero, but that's why I think like everybody should have like if you're gonna do social media, you should have presence in multiple different platforms. That's just a fact because you never know. Any platform can become obsolete. So don't put all of your eggs in one basket, you know?
I think that everybody should if you really want to change something. You have to assume and be ready for the fact that in changing something, you can make it worse. And if you're okay with that, then do it. Yeah, there'll be collateral damage for sure. Of course. That's what happens. You shouldn't have done it. None of this would have happened. Amazon should pull the plug. I think that what Amazon does not need to pull the plug on Twitch. What Amazon needs to do is they need to pull the plug on their management and on their moderation team.
Yeah, Amazon needs to fire everybody who's like the management team on Twitch and also the moderation team. They need to fire the moderation team first because the shit that they let fly in this platform, it's like, oh my.
That's what they really need to do. And if they did that, all of these problems would go away.
Very sad shit. Twitch should be ashamed of themselves. That's really about it. So yeah.
And this is the thing, this is the reason why I think everybody should multi-stream and also be streaming on Kick.
Yeah, see, everybody should multi-stream and everybody should have an account on Kick because eventually if Twitch never like steps up in terms of moderation and teams and also enabling people like Nina and problematic people in their platform, Twitch will become the new blue sky. Sorry, Twitch will become the new blue sky.
And like not just Kick, by the way, on Rumble, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram Live, on TikTok, everybody should be doing this.
Yeah,
Everybody should be multi-streaming.
don't put your don't put all of your eggs in one basket. Diversify. Have presence every platform. Because you never because Twitch is a cesspool and it's gonna be kicked. Either it's gonna be very heavily regulated after the team that is working on Twitch right now, all of them are fired and there are new teams. Because I mean, let's face it, Amazon won't pull the plug on Twitch because it's profitable. But if they do that, then what? So yeah, definitely you should multi-stream. And yeah, like I'm 100% sure that maybe within not within 5 years, it could be even 10 years, it could be even like even 7 years. Everybody in the moderation team in Twitch, they will be fired, and everybody in the management team in Twitch, they will be replaced.
Because at the end of the day, you can't let your website, you can't let your internet presence as a creator be dictated by the moderation team that it's apparently like I think this is what they do. I think that they ban and they make decisions completely based off of identity politics. I think that they're completely political with why people get banned. Why is it that multiple people who have or actually I think it might be
It's yeah, it's boils down to identity politics. Anybody who's aligned with their identity politics or their type of identity politics, okay, all sunshine and rainbows for them. They can do no harm, they can do no wrong. And anybody who doesn't align with their identity politics, they will kick them in the butt at any chance that they can get. And honestly, like look at the world. The world was run by people who had similar identity politics like the moderation team in Twitch has. But the world is shifting, so it's not going to work in the long run. The identity politics that Twitch has, it's not going to shift in the long run. If they need to keep up with the world, they have to shift too. If they don't, well, boo hoo, you'll be fired and replaced with somebody who actually understands the current world. Because at the end of the day, it's a business. And if you and for any business to succeed, they need they need to understand the market. If they don't understand the market, you're gonna become obsolete and you're not gonna grow as a business. So yeah,
Be a same person multiple times, has made violent physical threats at people like Destiny, and they didn't get suspended. How is it that a person can make a violent physical threat at another person and not get suspended for it? How does that happen?
because it's run by a bunch
It's
of
because
morons.
they're politically motivated. Every single point on the graph draws that line.
Yep.
It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
How is that actually legal? It's not. And that's why I think they should be investigated and people should talk about this more. I think that people should contact their advertisers, let them know what they're advertising under. And I think that we just accelerate this to its natural conclusion because I think that it has to happen. It should happen. It's the right thing to do. And at the end of the day, I think it's fucking ridiculous. I do.
Yeah.
I hate the fact that Twitch is like this. And I don't want to get rid of Twitch. I just simply want the people that are running it to be replaced
Yeah.
because I think that they're running it into the ground.
Exactly. Yeah. That's it. So guys, here's my video. I really hope you like this video. And if you have any inputs, please share with me. I'm a new YouTuber. And if you like my content, please subscribe and please share also. And like I said, like if Twitch doesn't fix this issue, they're gonna become obsolete because at the end of the day, in the in the free marketplace of ideas, if you don't understand your market, you're gonna become obsolete. And the world is changing. The identity politics that the the leadership of Twitch subscribes to is not running the world anymore. So they need to change it. If they don't, they will become obsolete. That's it. So, all right. Yeah, guys, have a fun day and like, share, and subscribe if you like my content. Tada. Bye.